Hello students, this is Sir Murtaza and welcome you to another lecture of physics. So let's start. So first we will talk about the agenda for this lecture video, that what topic we are going to discuss in this lecture. So in this lecture we are going to discuss the following: image formation at different positions at concave mirror. Okay, so it means that we will be talking about concave mirror and we will talk about image formation. It means that we will place object at different positions and we will see how its image is formed. Okay, likewise, for example, if you are standing in front of a प्लेन मिरर, द मिरर जो कि आप अपने घर के अंदर इस्तेमाल कर रहे होते हैं, जो शीशा आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जो आईना आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं, आप भी ये ऑब्ज़र्व किया होगा कि जब आप मिरर के यानी शीशे के आईने के अगर आप बहुत करीब आते हैं तो ऑब्जेक्ट का साइज़ छोटा होता है, यानी आपका साइज़ छोटा होता है लेकिन इमेज बहुत बड़ी बन रही होती है मिरर पे। लेकिन जैसे जैसे आप दूर जाते रहते हैं तो आपका ऑब्जेक्ट तो सेम रहता है लेकिन इमेज का साइज़ क्या होता है, कम होता रहता है. So it means that at different positions of object, the image is formed differently. How? Let's talk about this. So formation of image depends upon the position of the object. Okay, where we are placing the object, it depends. The image depends on the object. So there are 6 possibilities. So it means that in this lecture video we will be talking about 6 different positions. Okay, in the case of concave mirror, we will put the object in at 6 different positions and we will see that how its image is formed. Either it is smaller in size, equal in size, or enlarged in size. Okay, so the 6 possibilities could be: number 1 could be beyond C. It means C se pehle, where C represents center of curvature. At C, it means that the object is placed at the center of curvature. Between C and F, it means that the object is placed between C and F, which means center of curvature and principal focus. At F, it means that the object is placed at principal focus. Between F and pole, it means that the object is placed between F and the pole of the mirror. So here you can see that the object is getting closer to the mirror. Okay, first it is beyond C, then it is at C, and it is getting more closer. So it is between C and F, then at F, then between F and pole, and the final case would be object at infinity, where the object is placed very far from the mirror. Okay, so let's talk about all these 6 possibilities one by one. So first, beyond C. As I have said, C, beyond C means C se pehle. So when an object is placed beyond C, center of curvature, then the image is formed between C and F. Okay, so here is the ray diagram. Here you can see easily that this is our object. Okay, and this is our principal axis, this is the pole, this is the principal focus, and this is the center of curvature. So here you can see that the object is placed beyond C. It means कि C से पहले मौजूद है. So when an object is placed beyond C, the image formed between C and F, then the image is formed between C and F. So here you can see that this is the image. Okay, so this is our image and it is formed between C and F, यानी C और F के दरमियान में है. Now what we have to tell? We have to tell that first we have talked about its location, that if the object is placed beyond C, the image will be formed between C and F. Now we will talk what will be its size as compared to the object and what will be its nature. So here easily you can see its characteristic, that it is smaller in size. Okay, here you can see that the size of the object is greater but the size of the image is smaller. Why? Because the object is placed far from the mirror. And the second thing is its nature. So it is real and inverted. Real means that its image can be formed on a screen, and inverted means that it is upside down, यानी उल्टी image बनती है as compared to the object. Here you can see that this is its head, but when its image is formed, so this is its head, which means that it is upside down. Okay, so now we will talk about the next case. The second could be at C. At C means that the object is placed at the center of curvature. So when an object is placed at C, then the image is formed at the same position. So again you have to remember that whenever the object is placed at C, the image will be formed at the same position, which is at the center of curvature. So here is the ray diagram. Again in this ray diagram you can easily see that this is our object, and light is being emitting from this object, and after reflection the image is formed again at the same position. So here you can see it is the common point center of curvature. At the common point, the object is placed and also the image is being formed. Okay, so now we have to tell about its characteristic, that what is its size as compared to the object and what is its nature. So the size is same. You can see that when you are placing the object closer to the mirror, so at some point which is the center of curvature, the size of the image gets same, or you could say equal, and nature is real and inverted. Again you can see that this is the head of the object, while the image is formed like this, you can say that it is upside down or inverted. Now we will talk about the next characteristic, or when the object is placed between C and F. So now when the object is placed between C and F, यानी C और F के दरमियान हम object को और करीब लेकर आ रहे हैं mirror के. So when an object is placed between C and F, the image is formed beyond C. Okay, again you have to remember this case. Then whenever an object is placed between C and F, the image is formed beyond C. And here is the ray diagram. So here you can see that this is our object. Okay, this is the object, this is the center of curvature, this is the principal focus, and the object is placed in between C and F. And after, again, when the light rays passes from the object and it strikes to the, or you could say emit from the object, and when it gets reflection from the mirror, here is the image form, and the image form is beyond C, यानी C से पहले मौजूद है. And very easily you can identify that here the size of the image is greater as compared to the size of the object, because as I have said earlier, as you are moving the object closer to the mirror, यानी जैसे जैसे आप आईने के करीब ऑब्जेक्ट को लेके जाते हैं, इमेज का साइज बढ़ता जाता है. So the characteristic would be greater in size. Definitely we can see from this ray diagram, and again it is real and inverted. It means that the image is formed upside down. Okay, now we are getting the object much more closer to the mirror. So the position would be at F. It means at principal focus. So when an object is placed at F, then image is formed at infinity. So again here you have to remember this. Whenever an object is placed at F, which is the principal focus, the image is formed at infinity. So here is the ray diagram. In this ray diagram, this is the object. Okay, it is placed at F, which is the principal focus, and again light rays emit from the object, and after reflection the image is formed somewhere here. So if I may show you, if I extend this line, so definitely this line would be meeting at some point. For example, the point would be this. So here you can see that the image will be formed very large. Okay, so the characteristic would be highly enlarged. Okay, the image is highly enlarged, or you could say magnified, and the nature is real and inverted. So you have to remember the characteristics when the object is placed at F, how will the image form. Now between F and P, it means that this is the maximum case that we can put the object closest to the mirror. यानी इससे आगे हम ऑब्जेक्ट को लेके नहीं जा सकते, क्योंकि आपने ये भी ऑब्जर्व किया होगा कि अगर आप शीशे के बहुत करीब आ जाएं तो आपकी इमेज बनती नहीं है. सही है. So this is the maximum closest point where the object can be placed, that is between F and P. So when an object is placed between F and P, then the image is formed on the other side of the mirror. Okay, one more thing, only for this case we have to remember that whenever an object is placed between F and P, the object is placed on the other side of the mirror. How? This is the ray diagram. So here this is the object, okay, and it is placed between F, and this is the pole, okay, and you can see that after reflection the image is formed on the other side of the mirror, while in all the cases we have discussed before the image was formed on the same side of the mirror. ठीक है, यहाँ यहीं कहीं बन रहा था image, लेकिन सिर्फ इस केस के अंदर image जो है वो on the other side of the mirror बन रहा होता है. So now we have to tell about the characteristics of the image formed. So number one, it is magnified. So you can see that the image is magnified, or you can also say that it is highly enlarged or greater in size. And erect and virtual. Okay, this is also one more unique thing about this possibility, that the image will be erect and virtual. Okay, what does erect means? Erect means that the image will be upright. How? You can see that the object is like this. This is the head of the object, and the image is also formed like this. While in the previous cases, the image was formed like this, which is inverted. But in this case, you can see that the image is erect, and virtual means that the object can't be shown